with arguably the best player in the country at the forefront in what could be a special season. The Oregon Ducks sweep the regular season and tournament championships in 2020 in the Pac-12.
I had a big dream that we could build a national championship program here. I wasn't afraid to put it out there that 16 class would define our program.
Ionescu, NBA three, bam! They did it. This place is going nuts.
I was confident that we were going to be able to get some great players, and we did.
Triple-double queen, Sabrina Ionescu.
Nobody could stop Ruthy Hebard.
Hebard so dangerous near that rim.
The best player in women's college basketball right now.
The best player in the country, a special season.
Watch the pick and roll. One of the best in the nation to ever execute this is Ruthy Hebard and Sabrina Ionescu.
Night in and night out since they were freshmen, Ionescu and Hebard.
And they're not just really good players, I think they're transcendent.
Ionescu with 4, step back 3, switches a throw. The Ducks have done it over the top and into the Final Four.
Sabrina Ionescu and Ruthy Hebard represent everything that is great about basketball.
We're grubbing. This food is good.
Get that.
There's a picture.
How'd you get that ice cream?
I walked to that freezer right there with all the ice cream in it. I opened the door.
I thought we said there was only strawberry.
That's what she said.
No, I definitely
That's what I
didn't say
said.
that.
You said.
They created this bond in the first year in college, and it's incredible to see their relationship, their friendship. It's so important in life when you have someone as a backup, and you know that in time of need, someone is there for you.
Gotta be a beast in the post.
You gotta get another triple double.
Okay, let's take it easy. They don't come that easy.
Sabrina and Ruthy are kind of fire and ice. Sabrina is the firecracker, go-getter, and Ruthy is just so calm and poised and quiet and selfless. Just that combination is so unique.
Who was fire and who was ice? That's the question. I'd probably say they would say she's fire and I'm ice. I'm just thinking, oh, the other way? I'm fire, she's ice? I don't even know what that means, honestly, so. Because aren't fire and ice opposites?
Yeah.
But we're not really opposites.
It's more like peanut butter and jelly.
More like peanut butter and jelly.
They go together.
Because they go
ice
together.
like melts each other and messes each other up.
Yeah. I'd say PB&J.
Yeah, PB&J, if anything.
Yeah, we go PB&J. And they go perfect together. You can't have one without the other unless you're a weirdo.
Exactly.
So we go PB&J.
Pressure for Oregon to make it to their first Final Four has been palpable, and if they're going to get there, it will be on the shoulders of Sabrina Ionescu.
Ionescu with 4, step back 3, switches a throw. Ionescu gives it up. Kozorla for 3, perhaps the dagger. The Ducks have done it over the top and into the Final Four. The Ducks are going to Tampa Bay.
We did it! It was crazy. I just remember looking around. We were all smiling and jumping around, and it's like, oh, it's kind of funny to say, like, finally, not the Elite Eight. Like, we're taking another step, and it was just something, a memory I'll cherish forever, just because, especially it was in Portland. So it was a home crowd. Our families were there. It's just a great memory.
3 Elite Eight trips in a row, but finally over the top and into the Final Four for the Oregon Ducks. Kozorla looking for the lead. On the drive, puts it in. Baylor leads by 3. Hebard out to Sabali for 3. They need it. No good. The Baylor Lady Bears are headed back to the championship. And is this the last time Sabrina Ionescu plays a collegiate game?
She has 48 hours to make that decision if she chooses to come out and enter the draft.
We tried our best, we worked hard, and in the end they made the plays, and we didn't.
Sabrina, this one's for you. I know you've been focused on this game and it was a great season for your team, but have you given any thought to next season?
It's crazy the journey I've been on over these last 3 years to get here. I came to the University of Oregon as a freshman in 2016. We made the Elite Eight and lost big. I came back as a sophomore, we made the Elite Eight and lost close.
I came back as a junior, we made the Final Four. And now I couldn't be happier to announce that I'm coming back to the University of Oregon for the 2019-2020 basketball season. I wouldn't predict exactly how far we're going to go, but I'll just say this. We have unfinished business.
The Pac-12 Women's Basketball Tournament continues to roll along at the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas.
This is an Oregon team, in my opinion, that is going for the national championship, and they can only be beaten by themselves. And I don't think that that is going to happen because they are here to handle business. Before they go on that run in the field of 64, they're going to take care of business in Las Vegas, no question in my mind.
Just so tough to get a body on Ruthy Hebard. It ends up in her hands, and she just keeps on going.
Naturally, when we're talking about the Oregon Ducks, the #1 offense in the country, they're led by arguably the most recognizable player in all of college basketball, in Sabrina Ionescu. Fires a three and knocks it down. That'll do it for Ionescu and the starters.
All the wins matter moving forward. You cannot lose to finish that business. What will the focus of this team be like moving forward for both of you?
I can already tell it's going to be focused. I think we're going to be excited to get back to work after this and, hope we keep on the win streak going.
Perfect. How do you pull out that Mamba mentality to finish this all?
I mean, every game's a one-game win streak from here on out, so we got to come out every single game ready to compete.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Thursday night. And it was another day of fast-moving developments in this coronavirus emergency.
New alarm bells ringing tonight on the coronavirus outbreak in this country.
Now to the unprecedented shutdown of virtually all professional and college sports in this country.
The NCAA has made the decision to cancel the men's and women's tournament.
I think all of us that have been discussing this last night and throughout the day today agreed that this was inevitable.
Obviously, Sabrina Ionescu and the Oregon Ducks had a historic year, one of the best we've ever seen in college basketball. My heart goes out to the players and the coaches, and especially the seniors.
What Sabrina labeled this season is what the season will be known as, and kind of prophetic in a strange way.
It's just, a lot of what ifs. Obviously, we wanted to win 6 more games. I felt like we were the best team in the country, with all due respect to the other teams in it. We were playing so well.
I think we were kind of in disbelief that it would happen, and then kind of getting that text from Kelly saying, you guys can stay wherever you are, there's not going to be a tournament anymore. I think it was kind of surreal.
Can you imagine what their hearts must have done, their breaths sucked out when they got that text from Coach Graves? They got something very special taken away from them. And for that to be left hanging.
They'll forever be linked to each other. And they both understand that. Sabrina would not be Sabrina if she didn't have Ruthy. And Ruthy, there's no way she could have done what she did without Sabrina. They're forever linked, and 2 of the all-time greats, not just in Oregon history, but Pac-12 history.
I think everyone knows that usually where Ruthy is, I'm not far behind, and where I am, Ruthy's somewhat near, and so we're really inseparable. And without me, there's no her. Without her, there's no me. And so we really do go hand in hand.
It's going to be really sad, but I know that we're going to stay in touch, and wherever we go, I'm going to come see her, and I hope she comes sees me, and I think this relationship's going to be one that's going to be forever.
Last year I tweeted unfinished business. It was why I was returning for my senior year. At the time, I wholeheartedly thought that meant winning a national championship. Never would I come to imagine what the unfinished business actually was. It had nothing to do with achievement. It was a transformation that taught me the blueprint to life. I'd like to share a word with you, a word that describes this team and what we mean to each other. Everglow. It means a feeling of peace or love that's given by something or someone, despite what a person has been through. This feeling continues to remain in their heart no matter what. When you have people that shine the brightest when you need them the most, that's a powerful force. These people here, my teammates, never let my light get overshadowed by darkness. That is what the unfinished business means. This team was my unfinished business. Today is not about personal achievement, it's about the people sitting next to you shining their light.